Hello, this is Rodney VanAlstine, living well on half an acre, Shepherd's Path Farms. We're canning our beans. We got our jars scalded, we got our water boiled, got our lids scalded, got our beans all cut up, got our pressure cooker sitting here. We take out a hot jar, and I fill it full of fresh beans that have been washed and cut. It's not a very difficult process. You fill the jar up. The jar is going to be a little warm. Give it a little shake to shake down the beans. I use a little bit of this Fruit Fresh produce protector. It helps with the color and so forth. It's just like a citric acid type of thing, and it helps keep the color in the jars over the years. You put a half teaspoon of salt per pint. And you got hot boiled water here. You fill it up till it's about I like to fill it up where it's covering the beans pretty close, or about a ½ inch head space thereabouts. You put a hot lid on the hot jar with the scalding water. It's got the salt and everything in it. Put a ring on it, give it a little shake, and it helps all the bubbles come up to the top. And then you put it in the canner. When your canner's full, you can start your pressure cooker. And it's 20 minutes per pints and 25 minutes for quarts, but the recipe calls for you to blanch your beans. I don't blanch my beans, so I actually process them for 30 minutes for pints, and that there does a pretty good job. I've never had a problem with it, with the way I do it. And these are fresh beans, come out of a 4x8 raised bed garden. Got about a ½ bushel of beans out of a 4x8 raised bed garden. A ¼ teaspoon of this Fruit Fresh per pint. ½ teaspoon of salt per pint. Fresh boiled water. These beans are a low acid food that has to be pressure cooked. You cannot use a hot water bath canner with string beans. The hot water bath does not get hot enough to kill the germs, the bacteria. So you have to use a pressure cooker. When you're putting these lids and rings together, you want to make sure there's nothing on the rim to keep it from sealing. But this is how we process our beans. You've seen where we go and pick them. You've seen where we go and wash them, and you've seen where we go and cut them up. I'm getting confused here what my process is, but this is how we do it, and it always works for us. The hot water bath only brings the temperature up to 212, and then the water starts turning to steam and vaporizing. With the pressure cooker, 10 pounds of pressure, you're able to bring your temperature up to 240 degrees, and without blanching your beans, 30 minutes is sufficient. 30 minutes of cooking your beans in the pressure cooker, and that will be hot enough to kill the bacteria. That will be long enough to kill the bacteria and also seal it. Watch your rim on your jar. You don't want no faulty rims. You want good clean rim on your jar. A little twist, stack them in there, and that's how we can our string beans here at Shepherd's Path Farm. Rodney VanAlstine. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye bye.